that stupid P-casters. That should I do the singing or that only the talk about only? Because sometimes the nuance, the talk you used to, but also actually the singing is also singing practice. I like singing community. You guys are so uplifting and good too. Some of those people, let's say offline. Some people, some neighborhood people, too, including so those like forever friends or family, are like feelings. Maybe some are too busy to understand. I mean, some people have different passion, different walks. Then, anyway, some of them, those are some other topic that the stupid P-caster things. That's a reply because it seemed like they know. They also know some of the other active P-caster are like people. A person like me too, because kind of active. There are only a handful of active people. No, there could be lots of people active too, but not the your amount is different. I mean, not your amount. You have a bunch of it, so seemed like so that connect. So that way, that kind of so analyze happened. Like, oh my gosh, but. This person talking about the crime all the time, that's kind of psychologically crazy. Because I would never analyze or talk about the crime, such a horrific crime in the history all the time. No, not Kendra at all. Coded word or not Ken. But just so crazy. It's just not so normal, not normal. In your offline world, you can notice not so many people, nobody would be like that anyway. It's like in a human population on the earth, percentage is like less than 1%, probably very, very rare, that kind of, some rare is, so that's why analyze happens, or more likely, that part of the section seemed like reply or mentioning about other active activity about me too seems like a little bit connecting alike. And this one is also, of course, not that famous one, but of course not very famous, but I mean that's the famous P-casters, but this seems at least a million downloads, or not million, 500 or hundreds downloads. I mean hundreds of the people at least kind of in it listening to me and to you too. So, but if I talk directly, sometimes people, I mean, it's like a community service, so sometimes notice, okay, maybe this person's personality noticed. By the way, speaking of which, speaking of the other people's character, that's totally, I mean, someone understand, because some of my Ichikawa Mami nickname, one of the best person, one of the cutest one too. She and Heide obviously nicknamed her. No, she's married and have kids already at that time, but it looks like our age anyway, so we talked just normal together, or three of us, or sometimes just two of us. No, but Mami nickname, she was watching that grotesque, the gothic, not even gothic, it's that kind of the comic book. I mean, everybody in that age. It's called manga in the J Island. 確かに漫画さ、ああいう系の漫画読んでるような友達とかも元から前からちょっとそういう知ってることかもいたけどさ、あの子いいからさ。Yes, that person was actually nice to even that kind of the comic book, because that comic book I was never even. So I was like, oh my gosh. Of course, obviously, we don't match in that point at all. But as a friends and acquaintances, no, actually friends. Like, I'm fangirling her. Ichikawa Mami nickname doesn't have to be nickname, because everybody in the path, on your path, or just nice people in some circle, in your circle, or in this circle together too. So, but let's say nickname. I hope she can notice too and can connect through the some form of the P-cast too. Anyway, you are one. Yes, you are wonderful. You are wonderful too. J, also Alice here in those diaries. secret diary group. I like to, obviously. You are wonderful too, but this is storyline, of course, important to share. Actual person, one of the session mate, classmate, the other classmate. Because at least 2 weeks, all of us are together every day, every single day. Of course, Saturday, Sunday too. But it's also fun to be always at the buffet in the mornings, and afternoon. Yeah, eat the lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Always we ate together. Actually, not Ichigo and Mami nickname. This is one of the cutest one. Cuter than the model. Body figure is good too. Natural body figure. Good too. And the face too. Some of the atopy things, I felt sorry, but her face is really cute too. Anyway, so I was like totally, oh my god, such a cute inspiration. Fangirling. Yeah, you're so, yeah. You're the cutest one. You are one of the cutest one. You're cutest one. Too, of course. So, even the first time I've met, she's actually Kyoto girl, originally Kyoto girl, but she doesn't have the Kyoto accent. Maybe speak just like my dad. Oh no, it's beautiful countryside area because it's a JP driving session. The school. The other kids we always eat. Again, just after waking up, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day together. All those mates are, the classmates. But every single day and so we just get to know everybody's character. Everybody's nice. And one of the good person that I know from that session, because inside the JP Island we have to go to that session for that license. Anyway, and I had to pay with my own pocket money or with my own money a kind of expensive fee for that. It's kind of hard. It's hard to me, kind of. But anyway, no, but it's kind of system we all have there. So I would never lose. I have to be very careful. Everybody's careful about those license there, anyways. But one of the boyfriends there lost the license. Oh my gosh! But he's not Tokyo guy. He's a Kyoto boy. Kansai area, Kyoto. Still handsome and nice there. As an aspiration, handsome. Just a shout out part. Hi there. Hi to you too. Other Christian things there. Hi there, of course, because I got great aspiration. That's in the state. The other shout out in anyway. And one of the part that I know from that session, it's in a storyline, this one. And good shout out too. So thank you for the story thing. So the press exercise memories, but no needed because I need to go to pee in some circumstances. Let's say code word. Anyway, so this girl, this woman, the session mate, so classmate, but session, a seminar mate. One of the good she has a pretty skin, a good skin type, unbelievably, just naturally pale one. That's also interesting too, because it's different from my other friends. She was also nice. She has a good smile at me too. Because we just clicked and match. But the other one, so this good skin one, she has also kind of nice aspirational story. She also had a deep talk with me too. We all just have a deep talk each other. Deep talk, and other talks too. And she was talking about because she was walking in the very rich people in JP Island, Kyoto. It's more like kind of kizoku like emperors, other relative, we have lots of relatives. Those kind of the king or empress are like people too. By the way, the spelling of the empress, I have to check that on that letter. On that text that I sent it to you. there because anyway, so there are lots of several you. I like shout out you. Shout out to including. By the way, that dog came to my dream. He looks like having the freedom and happy. So, wow, it kind of looks like a heaven too. I feel like I saw the heaven. One dog heaven or that dog in the heaven. I felt like I saw accidentally in that dream. Let's say coded word or shadow because if I say like a dream, sometimes that's weird circumstances. Maybe somebody did a変な呪いみたいな祈りしたのかもしれないよね。変なのがあったので、あったのがあって前にね、だから気をつけないとっていうのもありがとうそういう理解できるような人が。They said maybe somebody was like a bad prayer, so that I saw weird dream or nightmare, like kind of scary one too, or somebody got killed or so those are so you when you say that in some sort of a community, maybe some of the other AS agencies there they have to be careful. No, some AS agency or some any of the agency could be good too, good people too. So maybe it's a gray line. Anyway, so she was walking in that really nice, interesting circumstances. I love that you talked, that authentic talk to never forgotten that moment or your talks too because you are charismatic. You could talk something like that too. Authentic to me, that was just face to face. In the classroom we talked. Classroom or our resting place. Or in that breakfast table or lunch table, we were sitting together and talked. I don't know, maybe the dinner table, we talked. That's the place. We talked there. That's the place, and got the inspiration from her talk. It's in the JP Island. Some of the nice JP friends, nice JP pal. Let's say like a neighbor, like in that anyway inside the JP Island, some person that you get to know lots of people too. So that's yeah. We all made good friends there in that session. At least got something out of it, so that's good too. I'm not only like, oh my gosh, wasting the time. I have to walk. But why do we have to spend 2 weeks for that? At least 2 weeks. Minimum 2 weeks. Minimum 14 days. Why? Because we want to walk. I want to walk. I want to get out. But yeah. Oh no, but the license was important anyway. So it's not like let's take it back on. What's the right one? It's like not at least we got something. Good friends out of it. Between the JP language person. Not that of course people always get those good friends or good everywhere. Everybody have a remarkable capacity to make new friends here and there. Oh, talking about the music taste. That's music taste. No, it's not about you. Other classmates, totally about also other Shinhokubo Pare, Shinhokubo friends. Pare. Should I say Pare? Anyway, the person that we know from that neighbor. Let's say neighbor. Or called it about neighbor. It's like I have to get used to the words terminology. She wanted to do illegal things and lots of bad walks. There's no way I can't do that. That can be crazy. Even I look like having the freedom, but no, there's no way. I don't think I can do that. And her music taste was also that kind of music. Like punk, no, not the punk at all. Because in the anyways, some of the punk friends, they are nice ones too, anyways. But this other Shin Okubo, this person have a location, she has some location in the Shin Okubo too. But we are apartment and one of the attorney friends also got that place together. But no, it's kind of it's not gorgeous. Other place is more gorgeous, I know. And music taste is also kind of terrible. No, but maybe somehow just a quick judgment. Maybe it's not. No, but that's that music. I don't like it. So it was not. It's not about your music taste. Your music taste might be different somehow. This one is a very shout out to you, very including. And yeah. So because it's like talking group, it's thank you. Some of the feeling support group, some alcoholic anonymous podcast. Yeah, we all got the inspiration from you too, from you guys too. Alcoholic Anonymous Woman's podcast. Hope you have more to record some guys too. It's I couldn't even. I don't think I can listen. So also woman's, even the woman's sound is so not so. High sound. I don't think I can feel happy listening. I don't wanna listen somehow. But yes, what 1, 2, so your music taste maybe doesn't match somehow. I don't think I can listen to it. No, some cases are yours probably still can be friends, still aspirational good person. That's a different. I was talking about the other neighbor that I know, other person I know, and this person, Shin Okubo one, always wanted to do illegal work, even like drug deal. No way, trying to, as if you almost feel like some of the bad type of the police, because I know some of the police like arguing. Because any of the industry people have those liability or bad things, and they try to trap the rich people because they can get more money, like white crime, just like that, prioritize that. He also said that, so same inside JP Island. It's even like we are not rich or not that rich things, let's say call it about, so that see almost as if you'd feel like that kind of the bad cops sent her to trap you, to set you up fair, to set you up to do the drug deal, and trying to arrest that way, trying to set you up, trying to do bad things. Because this is Shin Okubo already, only say, but never probably can do LSD drug deal. What? Why you wanna do such illegal things? And it seems like never can do actually anyway, because nobody wants to deal with her. Other men also, like, I know, I already listened to her, talk to her. Other men when we are kind of hanging out, not only like Kabikisho area together, just walking by. And other men also like seemed like already knew her more than weeks, or more than months, and he was like, because he doesn't want to do any of the deal, or he doesn't do that kind of drug deal anyway, but she wants to do that for the money, but she talks very slow, unbelievably slow. No way I can be with her or be with friends, something like that. Yeah, so that's kind of maybe I need 2 years or 3 years. Have to think that, or determine, and never talk. It just naturally happens because my other friends nickname ask her if it's those area like Shibuya Shin Okubo area, so kind of same. But no, Shibuya's nickname ask her. Those just so much. Yes, so much better character. Yes, much. this one a little bit of the background because just 1 feet away. That guy is there, so that way a little bit slower on this side, but no, not this way of the slow. When that Shin-Okubo woman was talking, when you actually talk to the friends just one-on-one, you can just, the talk gonna be more normal. And, yes, so not that way of the slow, like that, it was so weird. You can kind of notice it's kind of disabled. Something is odd. That's also too. It's losing the credit, lost some points too, of course. So basically, that interview again saying beautifully failed. My taste seemed like it's naturally become like that. Yes, it naturally became like that. Seems like it was not the intention, but yeah. And again say almost feel like some cops sent for the setup only. Almost you'd feel like you'd suspect. Sometimes, suspecting or sometimes thinking is very important too, so that way prevent. You can prevent something to do bad or any of those illegal things. That's bad. Those illegal drug dealing, sale the LSD just for the money like that. There's no way. Some of my friends like provocative, sexy lingerie. Some of my Tokyo friends, TOKYO, those like fan clubs, those understand it. It's not bad at all. And as a company, they're just like, sexiness, so sexy. But no, not like any of those bad things or illegal things at all. At all, of course not, it's different, so that's why, we all have to be careful. Everybody have to be careful in that organization or community. Also, those nice people, they all have to be careful too. About that,